the United Workers' Party Youth Arm, Mr. Anwar Cadet. The leader of the United Workers' Party, our handsome future Prime Minister, Mr. Lennox Linton. The lady of the hour, Miss Monel Williams. The president of the party, Mr. Ezekiel Bazil, and of course, all the other party officials. It is indeed a great pleasure to be here with you this evening. I am here as a representative of the many youths who are concerned about the unemployment rate in our beloved country. First of all, what is unemployment? Listen. Unemployment refers to the condition and extent of joblessness within an economy and is measured in terms of the unemployment rate, which is the number of unemployed workers divided by the total labor force. Hence, unemployment is the condition of not having a job, often referred to as being out of work or unemployed. Currently, the youth unemployment rate could be as high as 60%. Say it with me. Magwe. We have had no youth unemployment rate data over the past 10 years. The only rate unemployment we've had over the past few years comes from a census report of 2009 showing an unemployment rate of just 11%. This is not a true and accurate measure of the real unemployment rate in Dominica. You know why? Because this unemployment rate was measured against the population and not the labor force of Dominica used by the OECS sisters. Workers! For if we were to use the labor force survey of 2009, our unemployment rates would have been over 25%. Boys and girls, teenagers, youths, elders, hear this. From 2009 to 2014, isn't the unemployment rate higher? Closure of the aerial tram, closure of Bridges Mart, downsizing of companies such as Lime and Digicel, just to name a few. We have lost over 4,000 jobs. And this government who is in power now have a theme saying, labor katwavai. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my theme as of today is labor yopaka tuavai. Workers! Where are they working? Somebody tell me, if they were, the majority of us young people who have so much passion and drive would have been employed. Though we appreciate the National Employment Program, it is still not what we want. Though a temporary job is better than having no job at all, what we really need are substantial jobs, not this buy-to-buy, wash your foot and come program. Workers! This is just another gimmick from this Labour Party. Let's not be fooled by this. If you are not with them politically, they are not with you either. And I speak from experience. Just this call from a certain minister reminding me that I applied for a job with the NEP program. He has made it clear that if I come here today and I give this speech, I will not get the job. This is ridiculous. We are being politically victimized. It's like we are slaves in our own country. Workers! Over the past 5 years, we have had at least 4 sets of high school graduates, 2 sets of college graduates, 2 sets of master's graduates, and 1 set of PhD graduates. Now tell me, ladies and gentlemen, where have they found a job in Dominica? A job, yes, a job. If in fact a job was given to these graduates, are they being paid fairly? We have individuals with masters and PhD degrees being paid on a minimum wage. This is the state that our country is in, brothers and sisters. It grieves my heart to see our young people filled with so much talent and education sitting at home, all because no way or no opportunity has been made for them. What about our young upcoming entrepreneurs? Is $3,000 enough to start a successful and booming business? By the time we pay our rent in Roseau for a little shack, the money finish with? This is bonkers, ladies and gentlemen. We have a serious unemployment problem in Dominica. This is why we need change, a change of government. Because clearly this government has failed to create jobs. And ikadimwe labor katuabai. Now say it with me. Yo Parker! In addition to this, what about those who have dropped out of high school? Those who are technically inclined? Have the government provided training schools? Instead, these young, energetic, vibrant young people will eventually find their way into criminal activities. Drugs on a rise, murder on a rise, all because of not being employed. I have seen what unemployment can do to our young people. Our boys are getting involved in drugs. Our girls and single mothers are being taken advantage of and used just because they, as well as their children, need a place to sleep and food to eat. We are being preyed on by the very ones who are supposed to protect us and bring us forward together as one people and one nation. But sadly, this is not the case. Young ones, let us rise, rise, rise above the situations. Workers! Let me be plain here. For any young person who is able to work, to be out of a job, it is a tragedy. It is a tragedy for the individuals who find themselves unable to get on in life. It is also a tragedy for the country because it is missing out on a huge amount of untapped talent. And let me tell you something now, our young people are so talented. And I know for a fact, the vast majority of us are hardworking, we are ambitious, and above all, we have great potential. We, the members of the United Workers' Party Youth Arm, also the U.W.P officials, have a vision for Dominica. A vision where we don't only build and renovate your homes, but also a job to maintain it. A vision where every young person in the home will be employed with sustainable jobs. And with our 5,000 jobs in 3-year plan, yes, young ones, you will be trained and you will be employed so that you'll be able to maintain yourselves and your family. In closing, let me say this to the young women. We are so much more than just sexy girls. We are beautiful young women with intelligence, drive, and talent. Let's not ourselves to be used, ridiculed, and taken advantage of. So the young men, be strong, be positive, be courageous. Drugs, crime, murder is not the answer. Let's stop and think for a minute about our future, and it's our children who are the future. Let's ask, what kind of future do we want for our child or children? Is it one where they beg for handouts? Is it one where it's filled with crime due to unemployment? Or is it one with a bright future? And I believe that we as parents want the best for our children. That is why we need change. It is a must. Dominica is crying. I am crying. Young ones, be strong. Single mothers, hold on. Young men, stay positive. Because according to Dicey, change